Welcome everyone. Beth. Welcome. I am Spacey Bartlotelli. I'm a Gadgeteer Bat and a game developer, and today we're having another game development stream. Wow. Hello, Zakinator, Alex, Borb, Zerx. Oh, yes, Zerx is one of our team members. Everyone give some love in the chat for Zerx. Hello, David, Darkred Psycho, Slax, Mike, Rob, Gospel, Alex, welcome. So many lovely people here today. Wow. Zerx is specifically helping with music and playtesting. And we have, let's see, I'd say we have like 10 people so far, give or take. But the time zones are all over the place, so it's not always gonna line up. But everyone, of course, is welcome to stop by and chat if they'd like. I have relatively chill dev streams. Yeah, it is a pretty good size. It might get even bigger depending on who else I can find. What kind of music? A lot of the soundtrack so far is, well, it's kind of a mix between my usual style, like very like melody focused, and also like more of an orchestral style compared to my past work. And it's kind of cool because it's kind of reminding me of like Super Mario Galaxy, that sort of thing. But yeah, I'm so excited. Like everyone on the team is like really nice, and I can't wait to work with them more in the future. Yeah, a team of 10 is a lot. Zerx is part of another hololive fangame project, which is kind of like a Phoenix Wright-esque sort of game. I think it's called Hollow Trials. And apparently the size of that team is like 65 or something. Oh, yeah. Beaverch, thank you for making that GIF. Everybody really likes it. You're really nice too, Spacey. Thank you. Yeah, I guess you could say that, Gospel. It kind of looks like Ace Attorney, but with some side-scrolling sections and like point-and-click elements. The size of our team for Project Chrono Gear, about 10 so far. Now, so since our last dev stream, I have finished the first mission of Belltown. It'll probably have like 2 or 3 missions in total. And like the first one has you go up the bell tower, the second one has you go underground. I'm not sure what the third one will do yet, but we'll see. Won't be able to say because you have therapy, Luis. Well, I hope you have a good therapy session. Okay, so I might as well just play through it real quick. Just to show off the new stuff. Also, I fixed the audio doubling issue from last time. I looked at the VOD and I was like, no! But it's fine now. It was very subtle, but it was noticeable to my sensitive Bato ears. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, thank you for the stretch, Alex. Other Alex. Okay, I'll stretch real quick. Okay, also my customary audio check. Can everyone hear the game just fine? You're gonna lurk for a bit? Gonna rest up and do some drawing? Good luck with the game development. Thank you, Big Ninja. You can hear? Awesome. Okay. I'll take some real quick too. Okay, cool. So I showed off the finished stage in a Twitter post, I think like 2 weeks ago. but because of Twitter's video length limits, I was not able to show off the whole stage. But now I can. Oh yeah, the tiny bells give out notes when you hit them now. I think that's really cool. Like I didn't plan for it, but like just the fact that the music notes are the main collectible. Now we can like put music instruments in the stages that you can hit or play, and then they'll spawn music notes for you to collect. You appreciate that the notes fly to you when you get close? Yeah, I like having a subtle magnetism effect on like small collectibles. That makes it so you don't have to be as precise with your maneuvers. Alright, let's go underground. So this part again with the puzzle. During the last stream, I believe I had only finished this elevator. The rest of the underground was not finished. And for now, it's just like a small little puzzle area. So the thinking is that you hit the switch, but even with haste, you cannot make it in time. So it kind of like teaches you how to use stasis. So you use stasis, you hit it, and then it goes down slow enough that you can cross into it. You love my wings? Thank you, Zach. What? Yeah, and I also buffed stasis since last time. That seems to be a recurring theme where I buff Crony after every stream. But basically, you can spawn the stasis field, and if you press the button again, it will set the position to be in front of you. And while it's still active, you can just keep pressing the button and it'll keep positioning it in front of you. So that way you can kind of like stay on top of like projectiles or enemies.
Tier 1 subs to Zach, Nader 21. They have given 27 gift subs in the chat.
Rob, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Zach and Nader. Hope you enjoy your emotes, Zach. We got fat toes and puppies. Okay. Yeah, like D-Birch, that's a good comparison. It is kind of like the double gear system from Mega Man 11. Except in Mega Man 11, the speed gear slowed everything down instead of just a small field in front of you. Oh, I didn't know about that quote from Sid Meier apps. So, if you're unsure about a mechanic, double it. You'll probably go overboard, but you'll know where to pull it back. Nice. Also, very important. We now have healing items. So this is a jade apple. And you just pick it up and it heals you. Up until now, I had neglected to have some sort of healing item, but I think that's appropriate, given that Fauna is the one who provides, like, most of the healing in the game. Okay. Stasis. Ow. I mistimed it, but you can reflect projectiles if you're quick. Let me try that again. Okay. Also, yes, there are voice clips when you get hit now. Alright. One more time. There we go. So you can just kind of do that. It's a very good strategy. Now, if you're really quick, you can reflect the projectiles without using stasis. But it takes skill. Yeah, I like how the fan enemy turned out too. Currently, the fan enemy will do touch damage if you get pulled into its blades, but I don't like the way that feels. I'll show how it works. That means if you're, because you don't have any ranged attacks. So if you try to go in close and attack it with your sword, then you just like take damage. So it feels a little uncomfortable, so I'll have to play around with it a bit. So the first mission involves going up here and then hitting this bell. And then it spawns the golden gear. I'll come up with a better animation at some point, but it's good enough for now. Also, yes, Zerx redid the victory music for us. So that was awesome. Oh, Apps, that's a good idea. I could make it so that the damage you take is, like, delayed. Either that, or maybe, like, the fan enemy will start hurling projectiles at you, but they're only, like, short range. Oh, Alex Hedgie, welcome, welcome. Your model is so adorable and cute. You love the floofy ears, huh? Thank you. Yeah, I love my model. Oh my gosh. Ah. But yeah, we got the stat screen and everything. Also, thank you for the follow, Alex Hedgie. I appreciate it. That makes 3 Alexes in our stream now. The stream does go back a few seconds for anyone else. Ah! I hope that wasn't the case. Okay, so I will just go back to the game. I have a couple more things I can share gameplay wise. Let me just put some music back on. Ah, baby Honey Lou. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so gotta get this. Yeah, this was the level that we just played through. And also notice how see when you know how like when you take the gear lift, it takes you to the underground. It is just like a direct connection. You're not teleporting or anything, and it works a lot more smoothly than last stream. I kind of refined the system so that so that instead of the screen transition being handled by the elevator, it's handled by the camera hotspots. So there's like a thin yellow line here that indicates where the screen transition is going to happen. You don't actually teleport, you just keep going down, and then the screen will fade out and then change the background and then fade back in. Well, yeah. Mams is here with you today. Curl up between your arms against your keyboard. Ah, hi Mams. Wah. So many good kitties. I think Nelly was mentioned at one point in the starting screen. Okay. Nice. Okay, so I've been working on a few more things. I have kind of like a little test area that I use for them. Oh. Oh, Rob. Yeah. I based like the face plant when you fall from too high a distance. I based that on stuff that's present in other platform games. Like, I specifically based it on like the Nintendo 64 era platformers. You know how like Mario 64 or Banjo-Kazooie or Donkey Kong 64, for example. If you fall from too high a distance, then you will just like face plant. And in those games you also take damage, but here that would be a little too cruel. So it's purely like it just stuns you. Okay, so I made a new enemy, which is like a candlestick. I named him Phantom Flame. But he's based off of Vesper's mascot, very discreetly. And this is also where I tested the healing effect on the Jade Apples. But yeah, I suppose I could play this real quick. Now, just go over here. It's got a flamethrower attack, and it kind of like drains all the wax at once. And then when it's like just like a little tea light, it throws the flame at you. And the trajectory of the flame changes based on your position. See, it'll throw it longer if you're farther away. And you can get hit directly by the flames, but there's also a heat effect on the candle. You notice how I slowly turned red? That makes it so you can jump through the flames without getting hurt. But if you stay on top of it for like half a second, then you take damage. Now, these enemies can be surprisingly tricky to deal with if you don't know what you're doing. If you're just wildly flailing your sword at them. The strat is to jump behind them and then attack. That gives you a safe opening. I kind of like that. And just the fact that, like, there could be enemies that if you don't know the strat, that they could, like, wipe the floor with you, but if you know how to deal with them, then they're, like, easy to deal with. I think that's really cool. And I think that's more in line with what I want this game to be in terms of difficulty. Like, I want to downplay the difficulty of combat encounters compared to the Freedom Planet series. I want more of the difficulty to be in, like, the platforming and, like, the maneuvering. And by having enemies structured this way, I can combine enemy formations later on to make them a bit more challenging that way. But since we took damage, I can show off the healing effect again. Well, bump. I really like how it turned out. Wow. Oh, yes, Lancelot. Shout out to Crony's community for creating, like, an entire soundboard with hundreds of voice clips from her streams. That was very useful for finding workable audio clips for, like, getting her in a few other things. I mean, not all of them are usable because they have background music in them. So occasionally I found myself having to do, like, a little bit of audio filtering, but it still works. I mean, as Crony, you gotta have the guac. Very Mega Man-esque enemy. Yeah, thank you. I've been so focused on other parts of the game that I haven't had time to design more enemies, but I need to. I need to design more enemies and more big bosses. Okay, what else do I got that I can show off? I have not made a lot of progress on this level. So I'm thinking the gimmick with this level is that one of the golden gears has been sucked into a notebook, and you have to get sucked into the notebook as well. And then you just, like, when you get to the edge of a page, it just kind of, like, turns the page or something. So it's like a sketch level. Bum, bum, bum. And so far it's just this one page. I was just, like, testing, like, the art style. But I imagine the background would be like a desk, like a wooden desk. Like in Yoshi's Story, yeah, kind of like that. And then maybe there could be like enemies that behave exactly the same as in other stages, but they have a different look to them. They have, like, a sketch look. And maybe they could also be, like, drawn with colored pencil to differentiate them from the terrain. I don't know. Also, there would be a mini boss fight against Doodleroni. Me hoy, me noy. Sounds good on paper. Yeah, I see what you did there. Is that a full heal item? The green apple was, yeah. It's like Mega Man Zero mixed with with Yoshi's Story. Yeah, David. I got Gyrus here to act as a placeholder. Gyrus is the ideal placeholder entity. But of course he will exist, like, in the final game as well. But he won't be, like, all over the place like he is right now. Okay, what else do I got? Oh, I made a little more progress on Sands of Time. So the gimmick with this stage is that it's a giant hourglass, and there's switches on either end. You hit the switches, and then the hourglass turns, and the sand terrain falls to the other side, and that opens up new sections for you to explore that were previously obscured by the sand. The parallax effect is a bit broken right now, but I can show it off regardless. Wow. I think it looks quite nice so far. It's just this small section right here that's done so far. But like when you go to the edge, I want to have a little bit of like reflective glass in the background so that even if you're in the middle, you can tell that you're like inside like a dome. But as you approach the edge, you can kind of see, yeah, something like this, like the glare. I need to figure out how to clip the background so it's not visible outside the hourglass. I might need help writing a custom shader with that at some point. And I am actively looking for like someone who's familiar with Godot 4 or even like with just like Godot 4's shader code. But eventually we'll figure something out in terms of like being able to clip stuff like that. Godot has built-in clipping functions, but I don't think it works for parallax backgrounds. Lance Charleston! Hello! Yeah, we're doing game dev stuff today for our hololive fangame Project Chrono Gear. And yes, I have prior experience professionally as a game developer. I am the producer of the Freedom Planet series, if you're familiar with that. But yeah, that's all I made of this stage so far. I guess I could play through the Sanctum level again because I collabed with Zerx on filling out the music a little bit to sound like more complete. So let me turn off the music again. And also for the benefit of new people in the chat who might not have seen it. You're laying Godot now, Mike? Curious to how it handles spine pro rigs and animation files? Yeah, I don't have as much of an experience with 3D games. But I plan to learn someday. Alright, I took sippy. Oh, Elfie, Ma'am's tail keeps slapping your mouse. Ah! And clicking things. Oh, that was a weird bug. We were still climbing in the air. Oh, yeah, I have experience with that, Elfie. Having a cat sprawled on my desk, so I can't really do anything. In terms of the level design, the only thing I've really changed since last stream is to add healing items. Structurally, the music is the same as before, but it's just been filled out with more layers of orchestral instrumentation. It sounds really good. It was fun, Zerx? Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so I'll do this. Okay. Also, if you already have full health, the Jade Apple will do nothing. I'm thinking about changing that. Either to have a special effect to let you know that, okay, you can save this, you don't need it. Or, like, having it give you, like, reserve health. Ow. Ah, dang it. I gotta practice the timing. I'm getting rusty. The faceplay still cracks me up. Maybe a temporary attack buff until you get hit? That's a good idea, Rob. So it could benefit speedrunners to not get hit. Flump. The cutscene is still the same. Oh, thank you, Lance. Yeah, like if you're familiar with my past work, like the way that this game is structured has like very big like spacey energy, I suppose. Yeah, I still really love how this boss design turned out. I was on a roll that day. Thank you, Argo. I definitely want to make more bosses in this like with this kind of style. It kind of reminds me of the bosses in Subspace Emissary almost. And yeah, the Zerks also helped me touch up this music as well. And the new function with the stasis where you can push it in front of you is very useful for a boss that moves around a lot like this one. It just makes the ability a lot more useful because previously, whenever you used it, you had to either wait for it to run out or switch to haste and wait a few seconds before you could use it again. So it's overall much more versatile. Let's go! Nice. Oh, thank you, Hyro. You love the triangle shatter effect of the icicles? Yay. B for bats. But A rank is the best you can do rank-wise. And this hub area, eventually I want to take this like archway right here that I'm standing under and make it into a portal that will take you to the other level, to the levels in the game. This game gets better and better. Thank you, Creeper. Oh, also I added a mirror NPC. I want to figure out a way to add like a shadowy reflection of Crony when you pass by it. That way it'll really look like a mirror. And once again, I believe the key to that is shaders. But I specifically would have to make a shader that only renders a specific sprite, because I only want like characters to be reflected, nothing else. And then I had fun like writing some narcissistic dialogue for Crony. You look amazing as always. Why, thank you, Crony. You're quite a looker too. You bet I am. And the sauna gates, I believe I had these last time. Okay. Cool. Are there other positions that I'm looking for to join the team? Mentioned looking for a shader tech artist. Yes. I also want to find like someone who's really good at doing like anime style like character turnarounds, because a few of the hololive talents in this game have outfits that differ from their usual outfits, and they currently only exist as the sprites, but having like a turnaround reference would be valuable for like the cutscenes that we work on. Oh, you're an hour early, Creeper. Nice. Oh, that's an interesting idea, Hyro. Foreshadowing inspecting a lone mirror for a mirror Crony boss. It's kind of funny you mentioned that, because one of my favorite hololive fan games, Counterless RPG, has like a room with a bunch of mirrors in it that eventually like clones pop out of. Yeah, clock fella. Okay, I guess the rest of what I could show off could be on the art side. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to the drawing section. Okay, so yeah, let me show what Iris looks like normally, because I made a fairy version of Iris. Okay, character is Iris. Okay, so this is what Iris looks like normally. And then I just drew her as a little fairy companion. I just felt like it. But I think it'd be funny if like the first time you meet Iris, she is small like this. Like what if it's like based on how much hope is in the world? So like after like the you know, like standard video game story, the main villain comes in at the beginning and messes stuff up. So there would be a lack of hope that would cause her to shrink down a bit. And then after Crony starts collecting more golden gear, she eventually has the power to return to her normal size. Clone bosses are common in Castlevania games. Oh, cool. Isn't Crony the villain in this game? Is Crony the villain? I guess we'll find out, won't we? What? But yeah, I really like how Fairy Iris turned out. Also, I have a singing pose. So here's the thing. I want there to be visible checkpoints in the stages. And then when you cross over a checkpoint, you can call a council meeting. And any of the council members, like Crony's fellow genmates that you've encountered before, would be able to help you with various power-ups and buffs. Summoning Iris would have her sing for you, and it would be like a passive buff that not only heals you, but also makes it so that your health drains less quickly when you take damage. Kind of like the guts mechanic from Earthbound is what I'm thinking of. And the way the game currently works is that you won't actually die unless you get hit while you're in a state called danger, which I can show off real quick. Hold on a second. Just toggle that off real quick. Guts. I'll just go to the test stage. I have some spikes here that do pretty hefty damage. It's basically just for testing it. So you see the red part, like if you pay attention to the HUD up here, when I get hit, there's a red part that drains down. That would drain more slowly after Iris sings for you. And look, I'm in danger now. So only when it's actually like flashing like that will we die if we get hit by something. And then for now, we just kind of restart the stage. But I think eventually it'll be like Super Mario 64, where you get booted back to the hub, and then you just have to jump back in. But that's the other thing. Like crossing a checkpoint would save your current stage progress. It would save the items you've collected, the current time, that sort of thing. So that way, when you're booted back to the hub, and you just jump back in, you can just pick up where you left off. I think it had like a nice meta flavor to it, you know. But yes, so basically a menu would pop up that you could enter when you overlap a checkpoint, and then from the menu you can pick like a wheel that has the icons for the different council members. So Iris would sing, and Mume would be able to create a map for you of the stage. And in addition to that, she would be able to like create trails of feathers that guide you to where you need to go. But you'd be able to toggle those off if you want. But either way, she would make a map for you. Sana would summon her mascot Yatagrasu, and it would basically follow you around for a little bit and absorb damage for you up to a certain amount. And Crony could also have a council power in the same menu, and her power would be rewinding her injuries, basically acting as another full heal. Bridgie baby, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. I'm talking game design, what my friend knows, and also drawing stuff for a game. And for let's see. I have sprites of the other council members. I'll just pull them up as I'm talking about them. Okay. So Fauna here, her power would be to heal you kind of like Iris, but in addition to that, she would also temporarily increase your maximum health. Kind of the way that you can do that in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, where if you like consume certain food items, you'll get yellow hearts that go away after you take damage. That sort of thing. Doing well, thank you. That's good to know. And of course we have Sana here. Sana. Yeah, she would like summon Yatagrasu for you to act as a defensive barrier. So her power will be useful if you struggle with certain combat encounters. And then we got the Moom. She would be the map maker, make a level map for you, which would actually be quite useful because the stages are more open-ended with multiple routes to take to each golden gear. Like, our thinking is that all of the golden gears you can collect in a stage will exist at the same time. So you could pretty much like collect them in any order that you want, and after you collect them, you could choose to just continue the stage from your last checkpoint, so you won't have to repeatedly play through the beginning of every stage in order to collect everything. I think that'd be really cool. Kind of a unique take. Oh my gosh, I love this song. Bales. Now, the idea I have for Bales is to have kind of like a slot machine. You get a random effect, and you have two choices. You could choose to do a low risk roll or a high risk roll. If you do a low risk roll, you'll only get beneficial effects, but you also won't get any of the best effects. But if you do a high risk roll, then you have a chance of getting some really powerful buffs from her. But at the same time, you also have a chance of getting detrimental effects. You were doing a Mume quote? Yeah, oh hi. Would you consider the idea of throwing one or two refs to former members of HAL? Yeah. Sana is gonna be a member of the council in this game, despite not actively streaming anymore. Okay, did I miss anyone? Yeah, just Iris and Crony. So yeah, and then Iris would sing. And then I've got a singing animation for Fairy Iris as well. Nice. So that if you could still. So I'm thinking that like Iris would be the first council member that you encounter, and then after that you can like call upon her and the checkpoints, and then she'd sing for you, but the effect would be diminished until she regains her full form. Love you have this. Love that I have the singing pose as a fairy too. Oh, thank you, Alex. Wardino, welcome. Hope you're doing well. The singing's hard to pitch too. I bet. Yeah, that would be really funny. And like the singing would be like an instrumentation, so we could just like pull it up an octave. Nice. Okay. Also, I have also drawn a Laplace from HoloX, which I really like the way that she turned out. And Laplace has two variants. She has a variant from an alternate timeline where she unlocked her true power and doesn't have the shackles anymore, and she goes from being the shortest hololive member to the tallest. And then of course I have the normal Laplace. But yeah, I really like how that turned out. I want to commission a turnaround of the alternate Laplace, like a full-size one, as a reference for cutscenes and stuff. So I'm on the lookout for that, because she currently only exists as a sprite. So it would be like to fill out the details and stuff. Higurashi height mechanics? I'm not familiar with that, but I suppose so. Finally found her true potential, just like the ninja. Yeah. But yeah, I'm very happy with that turned out. Oh my gosh. Also, I have drawn a Sonolite, which is Sana's mascot, which is like a bread dog. And at some point we want to create animations for it, like running and barking and being pet as well. We need to make a petting animation for Crony, because our thinking is that purebred. Exactly. Yeah, the Sonolite. Our thinking is that there would be only one Sonolite in the entire game, and the Sonolite would just show up after you collect a few golden gears, and then Crony would kind of like take a shine to it, to him, and then she would name him Time Mutt, because she makes references to a Time Mutt on her streams, but Time Mutt does not have a canonical design, so we'll just make the Sonolite Time Mutt. Yeah, thank you for head pats. So nice. Yeah, I really like the design of her Sonolites as well. I did my best to kind of recreate them, but I can pull up a full reference if I can find it. Yeah, the stumpy legs. Also, I have drawn Omaru Poka's mascot, which is Omarusa. I love the design of this little guy, and it kind of plays into the level that I want to work on next, which is kind of like a carnival train. And there'd be like two of them. One would be based on Omaru Poka, and the other would be based on Gavis Bettel. And they're hololive talent and a Hollow Stars talent, respectively. Yeah, I like how this turned out. There are different variants of this mascot that have like the different card suits on their hats, but I think I'll just stick to the spade, just to make things easy. All right, let me take a sippy. Got the whole circus in that level, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, similar kind of proportions. Looks like a move from Klonoa. Oh, I can kind of see that. Yeah, like maybe depending on how big our art team ends up being, we could do like minor variants of the different mascots. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so I was thinking that the majority of the focus on this stream would be for drawing, because I think that is the main thing that I need to do next in order to make progress. You kind of had a thought, D Birch. Would one area be based off of this one tower? Oh yeah, I forgot about Tower of Sana. That's a cool idea. I'll have to remember that. I'll write it down now. Thank you, D Birch. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, Sana's tower. Even if it's just a background decoration, I think it'd be a cool little nod. Gonna be doing art alongside me, Alex? Let's go. Oh my gosh, Kebby! Hi! Hope you're doing well, buddy. Would you perchance be the Kebby of Council Risk RPG? You're also doing art at the moment, Mike? Up. Yeah, the Tower of Sana. The Tower of Sana was also in Council Risk RPG, so that's really cool. Ba, ba. It's for the rig you're building. Oh, right. The Freedom Planet rig that you've been showing off in the Discord server. Okay, so this is what I have so far for the carnival levels in terms of a background. I also kind of doodled one of the cabins or whatever you call it, just to get a feel for what that will look like. I figured I'd have I think it'd be cool to have a harbor city. At night, you know, the kind where they've got the orange glow in the streets. Thank you, Alex. Ba ba ba. Okay. Still doing homework? Let's go. Okay, so I have to figure out a style for the buildings. I have a pretty good idea of what I could do. I have a reference here. So I kind of experimented with taking the buildings from the Belltown background and kind of like recoloring them for a night setting. But in practice, I do not think that's going to be good foundation. Because you can tell I got started on it, but like I think it's not going to look very elegant. So what I'm going to try now is I'm going to try making front-facing buildings. I'm just going to doodle it like very basic colors at first. And hopefully that'll work out. Oh, Kelby, yep. Yeah, let's go. If you would like, I can play through the first mission of Belltown again if you haven't seen it yet. So I was thinking I could kind of use this as a reference point. But what I would do is take kind of like a chunky pencil and then just kind of like sketch out the building a little bit. Just basically like redraw it so that it's facing the front instead of the side. Oh, thank you for posting the link, Alex. No worries, you've seen it. Do your thing. I'm so glad. Thank you for watching and supporting us. Also, thank you for the musician reference. I've been talking to Jeremy through email over the past week or so. So I'm quite excited. And I think as we make more progress and have more gameplay to show off, that will help with music stuff even more, because generally speaking, I like to have gameplay footage as a reference for composing tracks and getting the right feel. You're having issues exporting the rig into Godot, Mike? Oh, it's gonna be a Godot rig? Let's go. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I was talking with the team yesterday about stuff that would happen in the world of space. And I'm very excited to get to that point. Like right now I'm focused on World of Time stuff, but basically in the world of space, you would get around in a starship, which would be crewed by some of the Indonesian hololive talents. But throughout most of the levels, Sana would not have her limiter, so she'd be just like huge and planet-sized and in the background. She'd be in the background and she'd be watching you and like cheering you on. And like maybe like if you stand in one place for long enough, instead of your normal idle animation, you could turn around and then she'd wave at you. I really want to make that happen. And I mean, she's got the dialogue portraits that would be about as big as she is in the background. So it would just be a matter of drawing more of her body based on how her portrait looks. This project sounds big. Yeah, we're trying to keep our scope in check, but there's just lots of tiny little references that we want to fit in, and it's like, oh my gosh. This is, after all, a labor of love. Well, let's not do shading yet. I definitely highly recommend when you're first sketching things out that you do not worry about like light or shadows just yet. Glad you got in touch with Jeremy. Also, we talked to Zerx a lot before too. The team is looking great. Thank you. Yeah, Zerx has been absolutely amazing. And it's really cool just being able to like talk to everybody casually. Sana doing the E stare at you in the background now. I mean, it's if that's something that's in character, I don't know. Maybe. Let me just flip that real quick. Oh, also another technique that I recommend when you're sketching stuff out. If it's front facing, you don't have to draw the right half. You can just start with the, well, you don't have to draw a half. You can start with the left half or right half and then mirror it afterwards. And you can add a bit of variation after that if you want, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm drawing literally half of a building front facing, and you'll see it'll come together like magic. Yeah, I'm so glad that we're a team now. I feel a lot more confident now that that we can get everything in some form, like the original ideas that we've had. Because prior to like a couple weeks ago during my last Chrono Gear dev stream, like I was really getting worried about how hard I'd have to push myself in order to do everything that I wanted to do with the project. So, teamwork, highly recommend it. Guess I can do this. Show them like this. Whatever. So now we have some awnings. I'll just draw everything with one color for now and then add color later if I need to. Dun dun dun. Dark and Psycho. Hi. Echolocation. Awesome that you're all into hololive space. Yeah, that's the thing too, Alex. Like, forming this team, like, has really made me, like, gain a newfound appreciation for, like, fan game development. Like, I have a better understanding now of why people, like build stuff of this magnitude just out of passion for the source material. Because so many people really love these talents. And, like, the hololive in general just kind of, like, thrives off of fan content. So it's just been an absolute joy. And it's like I've said before in past streams, like, characters matter to people. That's why you see so many awesome, like, Sonic fan projects, like fan games and stuff. And I'm really, really happy that Sega has, like, fully embraced the Sonic fan community. So I guess that similar, like, passion and appreciation for fan content is what drew me to hololive, because it kind of reminds me of my experiences growing up as a Sonic fan creator. Yeah, Alex, absolutely. Yeah, I do wish Nintendo was the same way, but somebody did explain to me, like, their past history with copyright issues that they suffered from that kind of, like, influenced how difficult they are in terms of fan projects. So I understand it, even though I strongly disagree with their methods. And I can only hope that something happens in the future to where they can open up a little bit more about that. Okay, that does not look like an awning. So I'm just gonna use another color. Whatevs. Oh yeah, Hyro, the Toho fan scene is also absolutely insane. I think that's the most open I've ever seen, like, a franchise and its creator be. Katsunan, thank you for the raid. Welcome. We're drawing backgrounds. But yeah, like, Zone and Toho in general is just, like, so open that they even allow, like, fan games to be sold. And they're, like, pretty open about, like making them kind of, like, officially endorsed. Like, my friend Ashley has, like, really gone down the Toho rabbit hole recently, and it's really cool to see how passionate she is about the series. And she's been streaming Toho games lately on her Twitch channel. I guess we could do this. Make some stripes. That should give the proper impression. Hope for a day where the Toho approach becomes the standard. Yeah, honestly, same. Yeah, I'm not that big into shmups either, so that's why I really haven't gotten into the mainline Toho games. But I'm familiar with some of the fan games, such as, like, Mega Mari, for example. which is of course like a Mega Man fan game. No, let's do this. That looks so weird, but whatever. I'm gonna roll with it for now. Wait, I think I know why. It's because I need to make a balcony. So I'll do this. Two, three, four, five, six. Okay, that works, I guess. Okay. I want it to be properly spaced. That works. What if someone was able to remake Freedom Planet 1 in 2.5D? Oh dang, that would be really impressive. And I bet it would look really cool too. Yeah, I love this song too, Dark Red. Balcony's not big enough. Let's do this. Ba ba ba. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. BRB, need more coffee? Oh, no problem, Alfie. Fairy needs coffee. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this, I guess. Something like that. Then we go for the roof. And for the roof, it would obviously be darker because it's not farther away from the street. Since we're front facing, it should appear like perfectly square like this, even though it's in an incline. So now it's a matter of making it glow on the bottom and then making it like darker and more bluish as we go up. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's light up the windows actually. We'll do that. And then we'll do this kind of window. And then from here I can add kind of like a glow like that. You know, something like that. We'll lighten this up again. And then I want there to kind of like be a street glow down here. So I'll do this. This is the strategy that I kind of employed in the background for the Sanctum hub. I can pull that up real quick. Sanctum. I think this is the one. No. That's for the level. I want one for the... let's see. Did I put it in a different section? I don't think so. Well, you can kind of see it there. Like there's a glow. There's like an underglow at the bottom level. Well, let me try the space. There we go. Yeah, this. So this is basically what I'm trying to pull off. Where there's kind of like an underglow, but it's for like the street specifically. And I'll change the style of this window to be like this. Yeah. To give a better effect, I can probably like illuminate the borders of the doors and windows and stuff. And do this. Kind of. Yeah. I will create another color so I don't have to dither. That's the thing, like I am really, like we are collectively, like all the pixel artists on the team, we're trying to avoid using dithering in this game. We would much rather use additional colors than have to dither. Because if you're not careful, like, especially if you have any kind of zooming effect in your game, because that's a problem we encounter in Freedom Planet 2, when the screen zooms out, any textures that are dithered will look like really weird. Yeah, you kind of see what I'm doing, right? It's kind of like an underglow effect. I like that. I'll just pull this back a little bit. Looks nice the way I'm doing it. Thank you, Alex. Gun Griffin, hi. Hope you're doing well, buddy. What? You're welcome. You love me and my art. Love my art. Thank you. I love you too, and I love your art. The window doesn't line up with the second floor, so I'll do that. Okay. I'm very glad for this that Asaprite has this preview thing. See, it already looks so much better than my first attempt over on the left. I do think that maybe the glow could stand to be a little more orangish, but so let me give that a try. Yeah, like that. I think that's better. It's more inviting. Cool. Popping to life in real time, yeah. I tried downloading a more recent version of Asaprite, but it's being weird with permissions on Windows 11, so I'm sticking with version 1.2. Taking sippy. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, right, this thingy. Let's add some glow here. Cool. And then I guess we could do this, maybe? Yeah, that looks cool. And then I kind of do this. Maybe, nah. I have to figure out something else to make that transition less awkward. Maybe this? Sure. So now what we could do is... Wait, why is that a different color? Is it this one? Oh, I see. Right. Okay, so now I want to do this. Cool. Yeah, that adds a nice bit of roundness like that. So now let's do this. Nah, let's do that on the other side instead. We shade this a little bit. Shade this slightly less since it's darker up here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Nice. You got an ad for Sonic, the fast food chain? Nice. I'm surprised it took as long as they did to actually, like, do a collab with Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay. Okay. I like this. Let's add another color for the blue. Up here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. So since I have another blue, I might as well go back down here and fill this in. Now, this is probably like more colors than I normally use for a background element at this distance, but since we have the lighting effect with the underglow, it really enhances the feel. Oh yes, yes, yes. Okay. So this is like a striped awning. But when we go up here, I want it to look more like bricks. So I guess what I could do is something like this, maybe. Yeah, I've always been curious to visit a Sonic's fast food place. I've never been because they don't have them up here. But speaking of food places, Mama Spacey is gonna have like 9 days vacation starting tomorrow, and we'll finally be able to take a Wegmans trip because we haven't gone in a while. I cannot wait. I also feel really bad for her because she's having a rough time at work, because it's under new management, and like the new management is not really doing things very well from what she tells me. So this will be very good for her. Yeah, I hope it shapes up quickly too. But she sounds like she just wants to switch jobs at this point. What? You're also going on a vacation soon, Rosalie? Let's go! Cheers to vacations. Yeah, I'll do a little bit of perspective there, yeah. I think that looks better. Let me do that here, too. Yes! I like this. Okay, this is good enough. So now we flip it. Yeah, out of all the tips that I've given, I think the one I highly recommend the most is to only draw half of your object if it's front-facing. You would be surprised how less overwhelming it is when you do that. Nah, yeah, it does look like a Bostonian architecture almost. So what I'll do is I'll start duplicating it and then maybe like vary the length and the number of floors. So I'll do this. I better fix that. There we go. And let's flip that because the doors, I like my doors being in the middle. Even though that isn't always the case for a building. Oh yes, yes, I like this. So let's put another one here, and then we'll just duplicate the darkest floor. like that. Sweet! Yeah, that's cool enough. And maybe I could add, like, something in the background to kind of break it up. But for now, I will focus on the street. Now, this is going to be pretty simple once we get... I think my strategy for this is to just have, like, a repeating texture for the street cobblestone. Gonna head home now? Thank you for hanging out with us, Creeper. Yeah, exactly, Strider. I'm drawing a background for the next level I want to work on in our fan game, Project Chrono Gear. Maybe like this, and then like do something like this. Yeah, something like that, and then we kind of like circle it around a little bit. It's cobblestone, so it doesn't have to be precise. You miss the maple lattes you used to get all the time in Vermont? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I have to try pumpkin spice at some point soon. I think I heard from one of my relatives that Starbucks does not have any pumpkin spice stuff up here yet. So I still got some time. Okay, that's cool. But this is the far distance, so it's not dense enough. We need smaller rocks so we can fit more of them in. Yeah, okay. I'll do this too. I want to fill in as many spaces as I can. Okay. Some underlight, a little bit of underlighting on these rocks, especially the ones at the bottom because they're a little bit closer. Yeah, something like that. You got pumpkin spice chai yesterday? It was good, but in a candy bar kind of way. Nice! Okay. Okay. Let me play around with a bit more shading here. Something like that. That's fine, I guess. Nah, I think it's too distracting. We'll stick with this. Well, what I could do actually is just bring the shading one level darker. There we go. So now we just repeat this. Cool. Oh, I have an idea how I could fill out the space between the buildings. Street lamps. Okay, so like that. Streets. This is Ryu from Streets. Doesn't need to be super detailed. Shapes are, at this distance, for a background, shapes are more important than detail. That's fine. Cool. I'll put this here. Another one. Another one. Go. Okay. I mean, we have a river back here, but I guess I could put another river in the front. Either that or like a cliff. Yeah, I'll go with a cliff. Ah! There we go. No. Let's do this. Then I will smooth out this a little bit. There we go. That's better. Da-da. Let's do this. Shoo. Okay. Do we have another color? Okay, we do. Now, notice how the gradient looks blocky because of the limited number of colors on this wall, because the wall has no texture or anything to break up the appearance of the blocky gradient. Compare that to the buildings. The buildings, the gradient of the lighting looks nice and smooth because we have like all sorts of details like the windows and the walls and the doors and the stairs that kind of break it up. So what we will need is some details on this wall.
Bats.
Thank you so much for 4 months. Oh my gosh, thank you, Avanil. For those who don't know, Avanil is a fellow Purple Bat musician VTuber. we have kind of a club for Purple Bat musician VTubers. Also, thank you for the follow, Cheeks VT. Hope you're doing well. Bats. Okay, so I think to break this up, we could have some like pillars, I guess. So I could do like this. Yeah, I guess. Like that. Sure. So, I want this to be evenly spaced, so I will Okay. Is 320 divisible by 640? I mean 64. Let me check. It is. I better place a marker right here. Yeah, that way I can tell where it begins and ends. Make sure this is evenly spaced. Okay. Nice. Okay, I have an idea. Let's make this into a storm drain. Just a tiny little storm drain. A tiny, happy little storm drain. Na 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 da 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 da. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Take that. Put it right here. So now, you can just duplicate this a few times. Oh yeah, that works. Nice. Yeah, that definitely looks like a cool street. Nice. Bye y'all, bye y'all. Bye Alvinel. Let me take some pee. Looks super nice. Thank you, Argo. Oh my goodness. I'm a thirsty battle. What? Okay. I think eventually I'll add more like building layers behind here, but this is good enough for now. So. Okay. I think what I could do, I could lower the sky a little bit, make it closer to the center of the screen. And then I'll just lower the other two layers accordingly. Yeah. Move this up a little bit, maybe. Okay. And maybe down here we have like a canal of some kind, like some kind of water. So I will do that for this layer. Oh yeah. What I could also do is I could take this layer, and this is just for example purposes. I could do this through in-game shaders, but I could make like a reflective water surface. Kind of scrunch it a little bit. And then like add like wave distortion. And I do believe Aciprite has, yeah, it does have opacity. Whoops. No. That does not undo, so I'll just put this back and add a new layer. Thank you, the clown. Bye. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Okay. So now we can do this. Just a little bit, a little shortcut for now. Also, what I should probably do is to copy the sky texture. I mean, the sky color. Make that look like this. Yeah, something like that. I don't know if it looks like water just yet. And then I am thinking for the layer above that, maybe we could do like a really close like railing. Let me look up a picture of like what a railroad bridge looks like. Railroad bridge. These are modern. I want like vintage. I guess that's fine. They're typically very narrow. Oh, right. These kind of like diagonal steel beams. Liking this color palette. Thank you, Double Cakes. I think maybe I want to get a little more whimsical with it at some point. Either that or tone down the whimsy of the railroad carts. That might work better maybe, so that way I could confine most of the color to when you actually enter the inside of the train. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, yeah, let me just borrow this color for now and just do it. Just do it. If you spend too much time thinking about how you're going to tackle a problem, you won't actually start it. So I often tell myself if I'm struggling to think of something to do, I will say, just do it. Just do it. Do it, and then if the result is not what you wanted, then you can try again. E. Just do eat. That's too thick. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. E. Okay, that's better. Let's make it a little bit thinner. Okay, cool. Same case as the storm drain. We want it to be 64 wide. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Da. This song always gives me the warm fuzzies. I have such fond memories of just like running around and exploring the adventure fields in Sonic Adventure. I'm surprised no one's tried to make like a mod for the PC version that like makes the adventure fields like larger and more expansive. I guess it's just because there's not really anything else to put in them besides the entrance to the stages and the NPCs. Okay. So now... Da-da. Do this. Okay, never mind. I don't want there to be that many layers. I could use it as a guide though. Oops. Okay. cool. Happy Friday, Ferris. Da da. Ba 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 ba. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Kind of miss hubs in Sonic games. 06 and Unleashed were honestly the closest Sonic was to revisiting adventure-style hubs. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying Unleashed for the first time after I'm done with my 06 playthrough. Ugh. Things certainly happened yesterday. But I'm determined to finally beat Sonic's story. So I'll give it another fair shake next week. Maybe on Monday. Okay, this I guess. Cool. The year is 2023. Things happened. They certainly did. Everything happened so much. Yeah, from what I've seen of Unleashed, I really like the way they handled the human character designs in that game too. Imagine 06 with Unleashed style humans. Let's see. Something like that. Oopsie. Yeah, I've heard that definitely the daytime stages in Unleashed are the main event. Okay. Guess that'll work for now. Let me just fill this in on the bottom. Cool. Not really sure what to do with stuff that's like really close here yet, but I'll figure something out. So I guess I could start making like indoor tiles. Now eventually I do want to make this like a double-decker train to kind of explain like why the inside is so big. Okay. Okay, let me stretch. Thinking you could add a ripple effect to the canal? Yeah. I want to do that in the game engine itself. See if I can find like a wave distortion shader. Thank you for head pats. So nice. Oh, yeah, this is a good stretch. Definitely want to take it easy on my right hand because that's the one that I tend to draw with. Ba, 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 ba. Love this soundtrack. Love those wings. Thank you. Yeah, it's got a nice vibe. I do want to add a bit more color to it at some point to make it feel more whimsical. Because definitely want to make this feel like a Victorian era carnival sort of thing. Although I guess it would also work to our advantage to not have as much color in the background as opposed to the foreground, so that the focus stays on the foreground, because the background is going to be moving as well because it's a moving train. Also, my thinking is that at certain points in the stage we will actually start approaching like hills, and the train will just like, if you're inside it, like the whole level will just like incline for a little bit. Yeah, so let's see how to tackle the inside of the stage. Ponder. Well, I guess I could expand the canvas for now and just draw the tile set on the same sheet. And then I could transfer it over to its own tile sheet like I usually do later on. So yeah, I'll just do this. Let me pull up some references of carnival levels in video games to see if I can find a good starting point. Okay, cool. Making good water levels is an art. Yeah, I want to make a really good water level at some point too. A cozy underwater temple. Imagine a tutorial stage set on a railroad card. It's got to be the best place to train. Ah, I see what you did. Yeah, apps. I'm very proud of what the team was able to do with Gravity Bubble and Freedom Planet 2. Like, we specifically set out to avoid like common issues with underwater levels in video games. That pun was off the rails. Ah. Can you jump on water when you time stop it? That's an interesting thought. How would the water physics? Well, for one thing, I think when you use stasis underwater, it would act as an air bubble. So it kind of like, it doesn't exactly restore all of your oxygen, but it pauses the oxygen meter so you don't lose the oxygen while you're in it. Okay. I have to think about how to approach this. Well, I could make, I could maybe make the floor like kind of resemble a circus tent. Let me pull up a reference of that. Okay. Let me give it a shot. Something like that. You don't want to do that. Pull this down a little bit for some 3D depth. Okay, give me this. I'll just borrow the colors from the train car for now. You played a game called Time Shift. Even if you freeze time, water also freezes, even if it's electrified. Oh my gosh. That sounds interesting. Yeah, video games have a lot of interesting ways that they can apply time powers. So that's definitely one of the more rewarding things that I've felt working on this game. Just being able to experiment with like time mechanics and like slowing down and speeding up time. That's good enough for now. So maybe get like some cloth ripples. Yeah, just kind of do this, I guess. Let's add another color. Should help with the effect. We'll flip that horizontally. There we go. Something like that. Okay, when we do this, another color. Okay, what does that look like when it's tiled? Getting there, getting there. Let me just flip the whole thing horizontally. Yeah, I like it. So now I just kind of want to maybe get this down here. No, wait. This side. Okay, let's do this. So it kind of looks like it's being pulled down by strings. Okay, that looks weird. Let's just do that on both sides. Okay. Well, works. Okay, so now let me add some extra shapes and details to make it look a little more interesting. Oh, okay, yeah, so the top tile. So the diamond should fit in this 32 by 32 box because that's the size of my tiles. Yeah, I've been casually, like, watching the Guild Tempest anniversary stuff. And they put out, like, multiple songs in the past week. It's really cool. Like, the most recent one, like, I think was, like, last night, and it kind of reminds me of the rock songs that I used to listen to when I was a teenager. It's really cool. Okay. So this would be like the middle tile. And this would be the top, and then I would have tiles for the corners and the bottom parts. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like this. This is gonna look good. This is gonna look sweet. Let me save it. Okay, it's saved. So, let me see. What can I do for the edge tile? I guess what I could do is kind of make it like smaller, so that way it looks like it's kind of cylindrical. Let me try that. So we kind of shrink this horizontally like that. And then we shrink it again horizontally. Deku the Clown. Your character's so cute. Your pixel art is so good. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Also, thank you, Alanski. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. We're doing chill game dev stuff right now, specifically drawing. Yeah, what I'm gonna do now is like... sure, let's go with that. And kind of like... Because I generally want the floor to stretch like all the way there, yeah. Let me keep the curvature of this one. Because I kind of want the purple tent part to, like, overhang. So we go like this. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Guess we could kind of make it curve a little bit downwards. Looking pretty three-dimensional there. Thank you. Okay, cool. Okay. I don't think it should be that compressed. think I need a better reference image, but I'll do the best with what I got. No, something like that. What if I did this? Kind of pulled it down like that with some string. Add a little bit of lighting on this side. And some shadow right here. Okay. I think I'm cooking something. Don't know if it smells good yet. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. Yeah, I think I like the smell of that. So, the only dilemma here is that my tiles are 32 by 32. And this wall tile is 17 by 32. I guess I could adjust the collision box specifically for this wall. I also need to move this up a bit. Because otherwise it will bleed into the wall tile. It's Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer. Okay. I kind of want to change the color of the diamonds to get some more, like something more complementary in there. There we go. Either that, or I can change the color of the tent. Okay.
It's Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer.
Ridge Racer. Okay, I think it goes that. I'll probably change this again later, the colors. But it all depends on the needs of the stage and what the background looks like. So I could do either purple tent and pink diamonds, or pink tent and purple diamonds. I think pink tent and purple diamonds looks better for now. Okay, so first of all, I could flip this. All I need to think of now is a way to make the bottom good. I could just flip it like this, but I don't know, it looks weird. It's a good foundation though. So I guess I'll just leave it at that for now and play with it later. But for some wall tiles. What happened? There. Okay. Crisis averted. I picked the wrong tool. I'm gonna grab a palette. I want a more muted blue, but yeah, something like this. I like taking screenshots of stuff sometimes and grabbing a tiny piece of it when I want to use a specific color. Okay. Okay, that works. Let me brighten this a bit. Okay, okay. So what does this look like tiled? Yeah, I suppose I could work. That could work for the background of a cabin train. Maybe add like a thingy on the bottom. You know, the thing that some rooms have, like the, I don't know what it's called. It's like a board on the bottom. Yeah, like that. Some rooms have it on the top too. Oops. Okay. Want that to be consistent. Enjoying Starfield these last few days? Nice. Seems like a lot of people have been Starfielded friends. Okay, I need to freshen up a little bit. I'll be back in a few minutes. Hope everyone has been having a nice relaxing time so far. Listening to some cool music. But Spacey Bottotelli will return after the break. I'm back. I'm back. Well, where'd the music go? Okay. I also have Chex Mix now. It's kind of funny, but when I was a kid, I used to hate the wheat Chex in Chex Mix. So I wanted to reward myself. With an all corn Chex Mix by specifically avoiding eating the corn Chex first and eating all the wheat Chex first and the other stuff that I didn't like. And then by the end of it, I would be stuck with a bowl of nothing but Chex Mix corn Chex. And it was so good. But through that process, I got so accustomed to eating the wheat Chex and the other things that I just like everything in Chex Mix now. You used to do the same sort of thing with food, Argo? Nice. Like raisins and muesli? Everything is Chex if you think hard enough, yeah. Okay, so I like the idea behind this, but I think I'm going to use purple and black as my colors for it. And by doing that, we can also have like circus spotlight effects in the interior as well. I kind of want to do that anyway by adding underglow to this. So let's see, how would I transition from purple to like a warm orange? I guess by going like pink. Yeah, like you'd go like pink-ish, but maybe like desaturate the pink until you get to the orange. And then yeah, something like that, I guess. Okay, let's go one more color up. Yeah, I like the look of that gradient, honestly. You like the twinkles going up the sides? Thank you, Alex. Oops. No. Okay, so let's go up here. We'll start up here. Then we kind of go up here. Like that. I do like the gradient there. I feel like this specific color needs to be darker, so the transition's kind of abrupt with it. Okay, let's try making it circular. Circular spotlight. Thankfully, there is a circular selection tool that we can use. Like that. I will select the inverse. Okay, select inverse. Okay, that works. Just to make it look a little nicer, I'll move this like that. Something like that. Yeah. Thank you, Dark Moon. Oh, I am so glad that I have... well, I'm glad I have E. But I'm so glad that I have a UPS power supply. Because last night we got a pretty heavy storm and it caused the power to flicker several times. Only for a split second, but it would have been enough to kill my progress. So if you do any important computer work at all, I highly recommend having it plugged into a UPS, especially one that is also like a surge protector. Yeah, there are some wild storms coming where I live. I think it's because of that hurricane that is burrowing towards the East Coast. Do I have a tablet asset for my model? I do, actually. Hold on, I'll see if I can find it. Where'd you go? Well, it should be there. Let me see. I've got one for the arm here, but where's the tablet? There it is. Yeah, I don't usually use it that often, but I guess I could use it for the stream. Because I like being able to like emote. Yeah. Please. Okay, so let's see. Guess I'll do this. Something like that. Yeah, I made it so I programmed the marquee at the bottom so that it shows what track I'm currently playing. Okay, cool. Right. Let's do this. Cool. I think maybe it's a little, feels blurry for some reason. This lighting effect. Feels like maybe it's a bit overkill. Yeah, whatever. I could make the lighting external, whereas I like make it through that game engine. Maybe just do a bit of discrete, like, lighting down here at the very bottom. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, ba, ba. Na, 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 na. Na, na, na. Ba bum 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 bum. Ba bum 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 bum. Ooh. I think I got an idea for a style of shading this light effect. Na, na, na. Oh yeah, I love listening to the Freedom Planet soundtrack while I work too. Okay, let me copy this and bring it up here. Yeah. Okay. Indie soundtracks in general have banger songs. Oh, hard to agree. Okay, let's see what this looks like tiled horizontally. Yeah, I dig. I dig, I dig. Let me actually transfer this into its own tile set now. Congrats, tile set, you are graduating. Ascending. Oh, the doggy sees something. They're starting their bark engines. Okay. Let's do tile. Carnival. Yeah. Now, I will return to Godot. Let's see. So, I want to make this unique Retile set. Change the texture to the carnival tiles. Cool. Okay. I don't want these. So, I'm not worried about collision yet. I'll just use them. It looks pretty good. The floor tiles, at least. Let me do this. Oh, right, this is for solids that go in front of the player. I will use this one specifically for okay. Whoops. Oh, well, come on. Let's do this. Set up. Carnivals. Okay. So now these should appear behind the foreground objects. No, they don't. Oh. Will I have to set the order backwards? Okay, that works. So now we do this. I'm gonna... Don't need this yet. Okay, so... move this up a little bit. Something like that. And I'll just make it extend all the way. Something like that. It's gonna look really jank at first. But I just want to get a feel for what it looks like in the game itself. I'm gonna disable the parallax background for now. Ever played any game from Legend of Dark Witch? I've played the first one. Oh, no, it's no collision. I now need to add collision. If it isn't the consequences of my own words. Reset to default tile shape. Now we should actually collide with the floor. Yeah, I played the first one. It's pretty interesting. It's kind of like a combination between a Mega Man game and a shmup. Okay. I think, honestly, the purple background could work for, like, small hallways. But I think I would actually want a parallax background for like most of the interior that is kind of like a sprawling, something that kind of resembles the inside of a carnival tent. Wow. Okay. But it's a good start. Good. Quite good start. Mama, 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 mama. So let's see. How would I make the inside of a train look like the inside of a carnival tent? Let me pull up some references. Carnival tent interior. Okay. I have some ideas. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Oh yeah, Bijou. I've been enjoying her a lot too. It's kind of interesting the way that Cover handled the debut of Advent. They basically had them, at least from what I've heard, they basically had them do private streams just between each other, and just kind of like hang out together for like almost a whole year before they debuted, so that they would be used to each other and know how to play off each other as their characters, which is really cool. But it kind of reminds me of when Peter Jackson was directing The Hobbit. Like, the actors who played all the dwarves, they basically went on vacation together for a few weeks to kind of like get to know each other, and that way like that could be reflected in their performances, where like you get this feeling that they're all very familiar with each other. What's the word for that? Method acting? But I really respect how like the hololive talents, like it's basically like acting, you know? They kind of approach it with the same like gravitas. Sorry, I really like this text mix. Oh. It's actually been a while since I've chowed down on a really salty snack. So it's kind of like activating my neurons. Oh, feels good. For your job, you must go on a vacation. Yeah. Oh, Alex, that's you with Money Buddies? Nice! I like Money Buddy. Well, wait. Oh, I'm thinking of Nutty Buddies. I don't think I've had a Money Buddy before. But I have had Nutty Buddies, and I quite like those. Oh, thank you first for the dehydration. Not dehydration. For the hydrate and stretch. Okay. Thanks, Zippy. Dehydration hype. Dehydration. Dehydrate redeems. No! Okay.
E.
Stretch. E. Well, I stretch, I will eat more Chex Mix. I heckin' love the wheat Chex now. Oh my goodness. I think now my least favorite part of Chex Mix are the breadsticks. Well, I must admit that they're a pretty good palate cleanser. Oh my gosh, I can't wait until I can play as Shadow in 06. I mean, I can now, but I have to beat Sonic first out of principle. Okay, so let's see. I guess what would be cool is if I can, maybe I could like take the striped wall and kind of like turn that into a parallax layer, and that would give me like the depth that I need. So in the meantime, I will take these windows. We'll give them some windows. What? Oh, wrong layer. Remember me that you set you free. And I'll blow this up a little bit for the interior. I don't care. And that Aldi. I'm at that Aldi. I'm at that Aldi. evil. I will crush them all. Have the answer. What? That's weird. Okay, there it is. Here we go, buddy. Here we go, honey. Here we go. So I guess it's like... I guess it's like that. Capture you will set you free. I am all me. I'm all that. Yeah, I am with Sammy. I am with Sammy. Okay, I'll do this. Oopsie. Just kind of carve out the window now. Oopsie. I am at Aldi. I am with Sammy. I am with Sammy. It's just banger after banger after banger. Nice. Okay. So that window is in now. And the lighting in the window in the front kind of implies that there are curtains on the sides. So I'll draw some curtains. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing, Gun Griffin. You recall watching the Tangled movie at a group hangout? Afterwards, you put the Shadow the Hedgehog OST on shuffle through the stereo, and the movie started playing again, muted, and the music perfectly matched. Yeah. Okay, so... Let's see. How would I draw curtains? Under. Snacking on Tim Tams? I am snacking on Chex Mix. Yeah, I want to snack on Tim Tams too. Have a good old Tim Tam slam. So I guess I can just do this. And then take it from there. I'll do this. And then get some cloth folds in there. Something like that. Although, wait, I got an idea. Something like that, I guess. Yeah, that's right, Alex. Bomberman 64. Yeah, it's one of my favorite tracks from the game too. When I listened to it as a kid for the first time, it made me cry so much because it was just so gorgeous. Oh, Biozine, you're working on Astro Pride 2? Let's go! Yeah, I should stream Bomberman 64 sometime. It's a super cute and chill game. It's basically just like kind of like a puzzle platformer. The only thing I don't like about it is that you can't use the custom parts that you collect in the stages in single player. They're multiplayer only. It'd be cool if somebody modded it at some point to remove that limitation. Kind of reminds me of what they're gonna do with Sonic Superstars, honestly, with what they showed off for like the battle mode stuff that you can customize. I'm so excited for Sonic Superstars. Wow. Ow. Oh, there we go. Good enough curtains for now. Oh, right, I should do this. Put the rings up. Okay, I'll do this. Add a bit of shading that way. Cool. Okay. Something like this. Awesome. Now we got a window we can use. Let's see, there we go. So pivoting back to Godot. Just want to see how it looks. So let's set up this tile set to include these. There we go. Let's go, BB. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm working in Godot as well. You've been learning Godot recently? What a coincidence. Let's go! I really like Godot. I came into it about a year ago after using Unity for like 7 or 8 years. but I am a big fan of the node system. Just so convenient. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So I guess what I could do is just plop some windows in. See how that looks. Yeah. Yeah, looks pretty good. It's It's kind of tricky because I like having like sprawling backgrounds that give like a sense of depth, but we're in a train car, so there's not a lot of room to do that. Kitty doll with glasses. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna have more Chex Mix. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give that some thought. I also need. Oh yes, I need to make like the metal foundation of the train car in tile set form. So let's go back to the BG. So on the outside, this is what it looks like. So what we will do is we will kind of copy this and give us a base to work from. And obviously we'll make it bigger. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. You're fine? You're drawing while having the stream on in the background? Awesome. I'm happy that you find the stream relaxing enough to join in. Da, 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 da. Mario music, yeah. Specifically Super Smash Bros. Music of the Mario franchise. Okay, let me see. I'll do this. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Semi-solid platform. Semi-solid platform. Semi-solid platform. Semi-solid platform. Semi-solid platform. Wow. Astrin, the lore keeper. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Wonder if there are streams that people put on the background to do the opposite? Yeah, I'd like to get pumped. Like if someone's doing like a really hype thing that will that they can work out to. I think that's valid too. Like if a VTuber is having like a concert where they're singing like really awesome music that gets your blood pumping. Or they're playing like a really intense game in that regard. You know, like Doom Eternal or whatever. Okay. I guess I could throw the diamonds in there. That seems to be a common motif with this tile set. But I need to, wait, no, that's fine. What I'll do instead is move them in the center and then just space them out more. You follow a streamer who uses a Tyrannosaurus avatar, and her whole thing is being loud and exciting. Oh, yeah. That's my friend. That's my friend Kiara. Yeah, she's a raptor goddess alien princess. Which is like absolutely insane in a good way. Ah, authentic maniac. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Well, she's cool and fun. Yeah, she is. Yeah, I first met Kira during a charity stream where we grouped up and played Super Animal Royale together. And I ended up being in a team with her, Nainoni, and Rattles. But they're all really cool people. We should all hang out together again sometime. That's fine for now. This part. Okay. Oh, wait, I forgot to turn the drawing thing back on. Oopsie. Drawing screen. So I've made this. Yeah, dinosaurs are so cool. Let's see. I kind of want to bump up the lighting on this side. Yeah. That works. Da 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 da. Cool. Okay. Now I want to bring in a little bit of shading. Something like that. I think that makes it a little bit more obvious that it's the edge of the train. Maybe some smaller diamonds right here. Because it looks a little bit sparse. Wow. Okay. That'll do for now. Ba 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 ba. Cool. I might change the color at some point. Oh, that's an interesting thought. A snowboarding section. or maybe a surfboarding section. You don't really see that often compared to like snowboarding or like skateboarding. Okay, that's good. I'll probably want to transfer some of that detail over. Yeah, I'll do that. Nope. Drink, please. That's fine. Wahoo! Goodbye. Okay, that's good. Ah! Bubbles! I might want to space these out a bit more. Yeah. That way they line up with the tile set of the train itself. Wahoo! Ah, T-Rex. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Okay, this should work better. Of course, I need to make the train taller to match. Ba-dee-da. Okay, like that. And my mom and the ma. Okay, that's fine. Okay, cool. That works. Okay. More detail. Oh, wait. There's a transcribed lyrics for that song, Alex. Oh, I see it. Ah, oh my gosh, that's so adorable. Calling the lyrics is a bit of a stretch. Yeah. Oh my god. I really want to sing this song someday. Or at least try to. They have official lyrics in the manual? Oh heck! You sent it to me? Thank you. Yeah, you sent me the instrumental that one time too. I think it would be awesome if I could sing it pretty accurately. Ah! Metaruna Sue! Hope we're pronouncing your name correctly. What? Hi! Hope you're doing well. I'm drawing a tile set for our fan game. Okay, so that's taken care of. What else can I work on here? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I could do like a tile, like a set of background tiles for just like really big curtains. That might be the strat to get the variety that I'm looking for. So I will look up a reference of curtain textures. Curtain texture. Pretty simple. Ah! I dropped my headphones. Let's see. Still good. So basically they're like cylinders almost. And in some cases they just kind of like do this. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, so guess we could try and like maybe do this. That's fine. Ba, 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 da, 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 something like that. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Just gonna do this, I guess. Ah. Yeah. Not quite to that extreme. We're doing a little bit. Something like that. Oh, you want a Jackbox party game, Skara? Nice. Just kind of round out the edges up on top. That way we kind of imply that there's shadow up there. Not the character, the darkness. The absence of light. I guess I could go down here with this. It still feels a little harsh though, so. Something like that. Yeah. I am the darkness. I am the night. Wink, clink. Oh yeah, the trial of love in 06. Kind of interesting that comes after the test of courage, which is very very difficult. Let's see. Something like this, maybe. Oh, thank you for head pats. Wow, so nice. The most difficult of all challenges, yeah. I wonder if perhaps they were planning on doing something more with it. To where it would actually affect like a story event later on or something. Maybe they were planning on the trials being more significant, but like due to time constraints they just had to be the normal like town missions in that style. It would have affected something in the story later, yes. Yeah. Also notice Project Chrono Gear has the same feel as Mega Man, yeah. It's kind of a mix on like in terms of my level design, I'm kind of like taking a mix of inspirations from like Mega Man and Mario, for example. Oh, we do have a hey sound alert. Let me see if I can pull it up. It's not a channel point reward, it's a bit reward. Da 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 da. Ba, 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 ba.
Hey.
Yeah. Why? Perfection? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I can make it a channel point reward in the future. Okay, curtains, curtains, curtains. Okay. That might work. Puts a hand on your shoulder. Hey. 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 Okay, that probably... Yeah, I think that's going to add some nice variety to the background. So I am going to tab back into Godot. Oops, okay. Okay, let's set up. Put these guys in. So now, we can do something like this. Yeah. It does kind of blend in with the pink on the terrain, so I might have to change the color. But I dig the look. Oh, thank you for the stretch reminder. I'll stretch. Oh, Hellsword, that's a good point. Funny how the Trial of Love is as story relevant as the choice of anime is real, right? In Undertale, but the latter feels much more significant. Oh my gosh, yeah. It is specifically because Undertale's characters are so well-rounded. Okay, so I think I can fix the clash with the foreground by just darkening the curtains a bit. So what I'll do... Okay, hold on. Need the right tool for the job. There we go. Something like that. Okay, I'll save that. Back to Godot. Better. Doesn't blend in quite as much, but I'm still worried that it looks a little too much like a barricade. Let's see. How could I do this? Na. Okay, I'm not sure I understand the question here. SB isn't related to the current stream, but how long are you crony action animations? Oh, yeah, it depends on the action, I guess, if you mean how many frames are each animation. Like, the smoothest animation by far is the running animation because that's very common to see. But, like, the action animations are, like, less. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I could add a darker layer. A layer that's even darker, and then... and then kind of add layers that way. Something else I could try. Moving this up. And then we kind of like pull that upwards. Sometimes excessive frames can mess up your process and make it feel worse overall. Yeah, I totally agree. Like, besides that, at some point, it's just like overkill to the point where you aren't really benefiting as much from each new frame that's added. So you definitely want to focus on just having like a few keyframes at first, and then add a bit of smoothing if you need it. Okay, so I think that might be the trick. I don't know. But it doesn't really help with doesn't really help if the curtain is long enough. It still feels like a barricade. I could make these thinner. That might work. That might help. Bum, 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 bum. So... fill this in. Wrong tool. Something like that. Lights, Oh, you're reminded of the recent Guilty Gear games and how the devs talked about recreating choppy 2D animations? Yeah, because the models in those recent games are like fully 3D. But they wanted them to remain choppy just so that they feel snappier and they're easier to read. maybe a lighter shade color for the curtains could help them feel less wall-like. Oh, that's an interesting thought, making them lighter rather than darker. Yeah, I'm looking at them right now, in-game. It was actually about as hard as making new sprites. Yeah, I can imagine. Something else I could try. I don't know how good it would look in practice, but I could just make the curtains purple, sharing the exact same color palette as the rest of the background. Nah. Have I played fighting games? If so, which ones? I played the Super Smash Bros. Series. I also, like, there are a bunch of fighting games that I tried back in the day, but could never really get good at them because they're so, like, combo intensive and, like, they require a lot of command inputs. But I've heard Street Fighter 6 kind of has an interesting solution for that. Okay. I think I know what the problem is with the bottom part. Like, maybe that needs to be lighter rather than darker. Fries, I want some fries, sky high. Fries, I want some fries. Fries. Okay. I think this feels a little better having this be brighter. Oh, right, because I wanted to have underlighting in the environment, so this kind of plays into that. I want to rise sky high. But we want it to be an orangish color, like this. Paige.
What the dog doing?
No barky, hun. Paige. No. Paige. Paige. Yeah, she wants to fly sky high towards whoever is outside right now. But knowing her, it's probably just the wind. That's fine for now. Hi. Paige? Paige, don't test me. Okay, I think I figured out a method. Fly sky high. Na. Skies I see. Okay. Let me see how that looks in game. Better. But I still think I could improve. It's gonna be a challenge to get like the level of depth that I would want. But I think as long as I keep the focus on what's going on in the foreground, then we should be good. Also, okay, let me jump back to Godot. So we want to set up those beams on the bottom as well. I will make those solid. Wait, no. What we want is we want the whole bottom to be just one horizontal beam. But I do want to figure out an elegant way to kind of like fill in these gaps as well. So maybe I could have some like generic blocks that are the same color. So what I would do, make a big block. I guess we could do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 is fine. Ba, ba, ba. Ah, oopsie. Yeah, I still haven't played Cuphead yet. I should play that sometime. The animation in that game is absolutely phenomenal. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, let me do this. Oh yeah, it does have multiplayer, doesn't it? Ba, ba, ba. Fine for now, I guess. Put it here. Just for now, so we got a big block to work with. What? Oh, right. Somehow ended up with multiple layers. Okay. So let's add that to our tile set. Well. But I still do want to figure out a way to kind of like merge the gaps of these. Yeah, I think I'll draw that next. Do I tend to work in just one layer? Depends on what I'm doing. If I'm working on character animations, generally not. I will break up the layers. But if I'm working on static tile sets, then I usually work in one layer. It's easier that way. Alright, let me see. I need to visualize this. So I will temporarily extend the length of this tile set. Or I guess I could keep it that way because I'm only working on the battle train right now. I have to work on the polka train at some point. That's probably going to have its own tile set too. So basically, we want to have a special circumstance for when these two intersect. And I think... Okay, so first of all, this is like the middle tile. We basically want to extend this here. We are simulating okay, so the challenge is taking this. Right. I could. First of all, I'm going to extend this a little bit because I noticed that it wasn't lined up. Okay. Okay, that's good. Alright, I'm gonna take this. Flip horizontally. Cool. So now, it should line up there, like that, yeah. Got another question? How big are my pixels? Hold on. From characters, environmentals, destructibles, foreground, background. I mean, a pixel is a pixel. All pixels are 1 pixel in size. If you mean how big are my sprites? It depends on the game. Depends on the game, I would say. What is my favorite pixel? My favorite pixel is this one right here. This specific pixel. think they mean what my target resolution is. Oh, okay, yeah. I try to keep my games within 640 by 360. It's just a nice round number that like rounds up very well when you multiply it for other like resolutions that are common on monitors. Okay, so now that that's taken care of, that minor stuff, I need to figure out a way to kind of like stretch this. Maybe I could do something like this. No, that looks jank. That looks janky. Yeah, this is the challenge here because this is like supposed to be like a cylindrical like tent structure. I guess I could do this here. And then we just focus on this space right here that we need to fill in. I could start with... It looks weird, but I don't know if I could... I feel like I could do better. .640 by 360 results in 3 by 3 pixels in 1080. Yeah, exactly. 640 by 480. Will that translate great in 1080? Not really, no. You'd have to like reduce the height in that case. AJ Vark, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Oh wait, maybe. So I was thinking maybe I could kind of like incline this the opposite direction, like this way. But would that imply that it's a slope? Let me try doing it straight down first. Yeah, that's the thinking, that it was the strings when you hold up a tent. Okay. Let me just try it. So this kind of like goes down here and nah. So maybe I could just not use this piece. And then we just kind of keep it like a harsh like edge like that. Or alternatively, I can make a piece that's purely decorative. And it would like go like right here. Just kind of a tent string like that. Or I could even like fill it in, I guess. Yeah. Really have to think outside the box with this tile set. But I'm glad this is the tile set that I worked on stream, because like streaming while working, it kind of like motivates me to like really like put my head together and avoid the temptation to get distracted by other things. Yeah. I think it works. Okay, so what I'll do. So the top one is taken care of. So now we need to figure out a solution for bottom tiles. Which I think we can still do the same thing. Let me try it. Yeah, it works. It works. Okay. E. Oh, have a good weekend, Biozine. Thank you for stopping by. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. I'm gonna try that. So these are all duplicates, so I don't need them. But what's really important is these guys. Cool. So, back to Godot. We've got the tiles there, and I believe they would be layered behind everything, so we'll use the background tile set that I've been using. Oh, wait, no. I don't need to do that. Because I believe I can set, yeah, I can set individual Z offsets. Okay, I'll do that. So now, I guess we can just do this now. Something like that, and oh, whoops. The index is too much. Oh, okay, hold on. There's a bit of a problem here where the higher the cliff is, the more it needs to angle downwards. No! So if I have a really high cliff, then it just like... How's the search for people that could help with lore-related stuff going? Oh, yes, we have a writing team now. But of course the writing stuff is kind of like spoiler territory, so I don't think that's something that we will be explicitly working on streams. But I'm very excited. The writers are absolutely wonderful people, and they have some really cool ideas for stuff that we could do, and references that we can throw in with the other hololive talents. Yeah. There is more to Spacey Bothotelli than Freedom Planet. And it's nice to take a break from that series for a while. Because I had been working on it nonstop for like the past like decade or so, if you combine both games. Spoiler alert. Crony is in the game. Yeah, Zerx. Yeah, I absolutely 100%. Writers on this team are amazing. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to use these tiles. So, whatever, I'll just keep it like this. And it should be fine. Because I mean the tile is like straight on, and it's got like the borders that kind of imply where the edge is. But if I could, maybe I could recolor these blocks to make them into like straight up obstacles. Yeah, I'll try that. Alright, I'm gonna recolor it in Assaprite real quick. Da, 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 da. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'll work more on that off stream to make it look more detailed, but. Ah, SBR Dev Keith. What game is this? This is a hololive fan game that that I'm working on with a team called Project Chrono Gear. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that probably looks fine. Let me add another one over here. You swear you've heard Assaprite pronounced differently by literally everyone? Yeah, like how are you supposed to pronounce that unless like maybe when the program launches for the first time it could play a voice clip of how you're supposed to pronounce it. But yeah, I think this is a decent start. I do want to figure out a way to like add more depth to the background, but I'll figure out parallax stuff off stream. But for those who have not actually seen what this game is, I will go ahead and speedrun the first mission of Belltown real quick. Like last time I showed it off, like at the beginning of the stream, it took me like 5 minutes to get through it and show everything, but you can speedrun it in as little as like a minute and a half, if you know where you're going. Question 1 is Freedom Planet 2 coming to Switch? December! I'm so excited! But yeah, our publisher has been absolutely wonderful to work with, and I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay. Speedrun, let's go. This is specifically going to be an A rank speedrun, so I'm gonna detour and get notes. In order to get A rank, you need to go underground and get the extra notes there, otherwise you won't have enough song power. Come on, come on. There's no S rank. The highest rank you can get is A rank. Okay, I'm gonna just do that to stall that dude so that I don't get hit by the arrow on my way up here. Come on. I'm pretty sure like an actual speedrunner would be able to get this in a minute and a half, but I think my record is like a minute 40. And while it's playing the gear sequence like that, time slows down very slow but doesn't stop. So through that you can buffer like your haste if you need to. Let's go! A rank! What's up? Every mission has a different objective in order to reveal the golden gear. Sometimes you just gotta do stuff like that, where we scaled the bell tower and whacked the bell. Sometimes the gear is just hanging out in the open somewhere, and you have to open the way to it. Sometimes you have to help somebody. E. Yeah, the lowest rank you can get is E rank. Alright, I'm gonna take Sippy. But yeah. Gameplay. Oh, thank you, Rob, for stretchy. Okay, hold on. Stretchy time. Na 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 na. Oh, thank you for hydrate as well. Oh, thanks, Sydney. Oh, hail water. Sippy time again. Eliminating dehydration, cause your friend. Stop you now. No ghost bring you down. Something left. I don't have a third arm. My stylus pen is just magnetic. So it can stay in place while I'm doing other things with my hand. Yeah, now, oh hell shadow. Okay, so like I'm working on like a carnival train. I'm currently working on the interior part, but there is an exterior part, and I drew the background earlier in the stream. But I think this would work, honestly. I just would want a very slight parallax effect on the background wall. And it doesn't, honestly, it doesn't really need to line up with the foreground terrain anyway. So I could just kind of like make like a repeating pattern that kind of alternates between the purple wallpaper and the curtains. Yeah, I think that could work. Wow. And of course you'd have the moving background. Everything that's not your friend. Nothing can stop you now. Won't go bring you down. There's nothing left to lose. You win. Your head now, oh hell shadow. Now, oh hell shadow. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for next week. I am determined to finish Sonic 06, so I'm going to start next week on my usual day on Tuesday by continuing the playthrough. I don't know what I'm going to do on Thursday and Friday yet, but I'll keep y'all posted. Bigger windows might make the background motion more prevalent. Oh, that's a good idea, Gun Griffin. Because if you look at the carnival background, that it's kind of based on this train, but I want the train to be kind of bigger and like a double-decker train to kind of explain how the interior is so big. So, yeah, I can make the windows bigger, absolutely. If nothing else, I can make them taller. And that way, like taller with floating curtains. But I really like how the city backdrop turned out. Very satisfied with that. I did mention that I wanted to add like maybe a little bit more color. Just some like celebratory like decorations to kind of like indicate that this is like the carnival side of town. Whereas like far in the background would be the bell town that we just went through in the previous stage. But yeah, like all things considered, I am quite satisfied with the progress that we've made on this stream. Because pixel art can take quite a while for me, especially to get like the like satisfactory results. So thank you all so much for keeping me company and helping me hold like a nice conversation where we talked about all sorts of things. And yes, it's Friday over here as well. No shadow, what? No head now. No. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna call it here, and then I'll do more stuff off stream, like some of the more like subtle touch-ups to the pixel art. And I definitely want to like try and find like a shader for like the water reflection, something that does like a nice like distortion effect. I think that'll be sweet. Cool seeing you do pixel art. Thank you, Blake. Yeah, I like having pixel art streams. I think that's probably gonna be like more the style of stream that I do moving forward, depending on how long it takes for me to actually like work on stages from this point onwards. Learned a lot as you were streaming. Figured out how to export spine rigs to Godot. Let's go! The stream was great. Learned a lot. Thank you. Yeah, oh my gosh. I'm very excited for the next week. It's just gonna be like a very chill and happy time over here in my bat cave. Because Mama Space is gonna be off work. And she's actually gonna take me somewhere really cool. A week from now, next Saturday. It's called the Fall Festival. I don't know anything about it other than that it's autumn and harvest themed. But I'm really excited to see what it's about, and I'll dress myself up all nice and pretty like a witch. Straighten my hair and wear a nice burnout velvet dress. We'll be with you in spirit. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, I'd love for you and Chris to be up here during this time of year. Oh my gosh. It's absolutely incredible. Like, the leaves are starting to turn. Well, I'd say in like 1 or 2 weeks from now, it'll be like peak colors. And it's literally, legitimately one of the most beautiful places on Earth. Because I'm like deep in the forest. We get a lot of leaf peepers up here too during that time. Like there's like 3 major tourist seasons. There is leaf peeper season, which is coming up soon. There are the snowmobilers during winter. And then there are the people who come up for summer for camping. And those are the 3 like main like sources of income for the town. So it's pretty interesting. And yes, I am determined to try pumpkin spice as well sometime next week. And then get myself a Wegman sub because it's been a while. Is it already a year mark? It has been over a year since I started streaming, but I don't consider my streaming anniversary to be until January 15th, because that's when I debuted my current model. But I'll have to plan something fun for that day. I think what I'll do is we can do like a watch along of my debut stream, and then kind of like reminisce on the stuff that we've been able to accomplish together. Also, yes, spooky time next month. I'm so excited. I wish someday I'll commission like a really cool like Halloween model. Yeah, plans. I love Halloween too. It's my favorite time of year. Plus, like October, just like it's really perfect temperature wise, and of course the colors are beautiful, and we get to like put out pumpkin decorations and all that because I really like pumpkins aesthetically. Replace that with pumpkin power. You finally remember cosplaying as Magni Desmond for last year's Halloween? Oh, that sounds awesome. Oh, sounds so good. A bat costume, as in a baseball bat. That's not a bad idea. If I actually liked baseball more, then I might go for it. But I have a pretty good idea. I think like my Halloween costume would just be like a full-on transformation into a different form. But I got a really cool idea for it. I just have to find a good artistic commission that can pull off the style. Yeah, I have big nostalgia for Mario Party 1 specifically. You kind of want to cosplay as Korone with a Sonic outfit? Or Bonzor and Haka? Oh my gosh, Bonzor and Haka would look amazing. I love his design so much, oh my gosh. And he's just like an incredible metal singer. And like you could tell, like just like the way that he talks about like stuff going on in the guild, like you can tell he absolutely loves being a hololive talent. Well, a holostars talent, I should say. Years ago you wanted to be Gillian Seed from Snatcher. I have not seen that, so I'm not sure what that is. It amazes you that Yasunari Mitsuda did a Mario Party OST? His Chrono OSTs are your favorite game soundtracks of all time, pretty much? Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. That's really cool. I always did feel like Mario Party 1 soundtrack could be right at home in like a Mario RPG, almost. I've seen a few cosplays of Freedom Planet characters in the past, and I retweeted them on the official Galaxy Trail account when I found them. He did Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. Nice! Awesome. Yeah, that is a classic. Wow. Alright, so I'm gonna call for now. I gotta feed the puppies in a few minutes anyway, so thank you all so much for chilling with me today. I always like these nice relaxing dev streams / drawing streams. And it always excites me to like update everyone on the progress that we've made. And I can't wait to work more with our team. They're absolutely lovely people. And we'll do our best. We'll work hard and have fun. And I hope anyone else in the audience who is working on a project, I wish them the best of luck as well. In terms of like, you know, working hard, but also taking time to take care of yourself. Yeah, thanks everybody. So let's see if there's somebody we can raid. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Let's raid Amaryllis. She is a mutual friend of myself and Mango. She's a blue Oni, and it looks like she's doing art right now. Uh-oh. Okay, let me see if I spelled it correctly. Okay, yeah. Awesome. And also, we got the raid message. Yeah, Alex posted the raid message. So, without further ado, I shall bid you all adieu. Thank you so much, and I wish you the best of weekends. That's around. Bye.